Hey, what's going on, guys? um, did 2 videos yesterday. Took a long time, so I'm going to try to keep this one short and sweet. Looks like on the dollar we got an inverted hammer looking thing. Also a AB bottom coming in. We got a bottom over here and then whipped right past, making a lower low, but then a little pop back. It did get rejected at about 100 and came back in, making this nice little inverted hammer on a higher low. You can see that higher low just a tiny bit. So I'm looking at an AB bottom, higher low. Got rejected at the previous lows and resistance and at 100. So let's see if this can build. It's almost a perfect inverted hammer. It's almost a perfect bullish harami. It's a typical 2-bar pattern here. So let's see if we can get a continuation out of it, or is it going to drop off the map? Because we are below these previous lows over here, dropped below these previous lows over here, and it got rejected today. So there you go. Look for previous low breaks. And that line of support there is probably the last line coming in now. Double bottom. I didn't notice that just until now. We got this spike low. We got this guy over here. That making a double bottom. So let's see if it'll hold. SPX looks like a total reversal head fake and a head fake back again. Closing above previous highs. Looks like we got a whipsaw coming down into support, and then it looks like it tried to fill the gap. Didn't close above previous highs though. So it's at resistance. Closing below previous high. That previous candle there. So anyways, this candle has not confirmed yet. Let's confirm this candle, and then we'll make a decision where it's going. If it confirms on the way down, on a daily basis, closes below, then we know it's bearish. If it closes above, and it hasn't done that yet, then we might consider this thing to continue. So is this a throwback, or is this a nice big giant whipsaw? Still in question. Nothing's confirmed yet. This looks a lot bearish, more bearish. We got the reverse head and shoulders popped, and get a whipsaw coming all the way back through and then rejected today. So right now this one is closing above the 34, but below the 8 and 13. And nothing's confirmed yet. So we'll have to keep waiting. In DX, looks like this was a quick drop into support and then pop. Made a higher low, a lower high, excuse me, today. Off that support. So maybe it's going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle and then break down. You never know. But pretty nice gusto into that lower high. And it has a trading action of another reversal bar. It's got a top wick, so it's not perfect, but it has the trading action of a bounce off that 8, a little hanging man. We'll see. Looks like this reversal bar confirmed on the upside. This one confirmed too. So we got a bounce, both hammers. And now another hammer. Maybe it is just a bunch of head fakes. So we had the indecision, came down into support, closed on a hammer. And then the next day it closed on a hammer. Right over bounce, right over support lines. And then today it gapped open. It looks like it gapped open and then came in, tap, tap, tappy, and then closed all the way up. Almost another perfect hammer over support. We will see. Gold. Gold's coming back into support on a daily. We are working with a double top. Came back down. We are working with a hammer. Came across the 8. Came below the 8. Came all the way back up and closed above the 8 the next day. And then now it looks like a little tight. Not much trading range, was it? Oh, I see. The next day is open. Sorry. This is yesterday's. So still coming into support, it looks like. Pretty nice V bottom. Look for some kind of opposing point. Stay above the 8 at all costs. Tomorrow is. What is tomorrow? I'm losing my mind. Tomorrow's Thursday, so we got a couple more days of trading this week. Let's take out this double top. 1220 is the break. That balance point looks a lot better on a weekly basis. 1-2 punch right over the balance point. Bam. See if we can get this thing rolling. Nothing yet. Pretty slow start for the month. Silver, on the other hand, has broken out, and it looks like it opened up as well. Barely. Looks like we got a couple wicks coming in. Watch as it can come back into support, no problem. Look what it did today. It came all the way back into support and bounced. Just like clockwork. We are working with 2 wicks still, so take out those wicks. Looks like the high is 1767. 1764. It's opening up. Looks like gold opening down. Silver opening up. That definitely broke the neckline. Reverse. Head and shoulders confirmed. Came back, throw back into support. Let's get this thing pumping. Very nice. Copper. See if we can get all 3 of these running together. Looks like another pop. A little poked its head across the previous highs. Now it's coming back into support. Came down into support. Looks like we're opening up today. It's got to take out previous highs. That looks like a bullish pattern. Just got to break. Just got to break. Looks like Bitcoin's on fire. Definitely took out that reversal bar now. Just really took out previous highs. Let's see. Previous highs are broken. Things on a tear. Now we're in the top range. The final top range. Let's see where it goes. Broke previous highs. We got a little high at 1023. We got a high at 1038. And then we got the ultimate highs at around 1140. In and around. Just so everyone knows, I have received some Bitcoin and I transferred those over to a trading platform which is called Polonex. Polonex. I have no idea, but pretty amazing. I got a bunch of quotes at the bottom of this. I'll show you one of them that I really like. But it looks like now that I got some Bitcoin and some wallet. I'm going to trade it. I think you guys created a monster here. Let's see if Bitcoin will take out previous highs. Looks pretty bullish. Pretty bullish indeed. Nice break into resistance. Came all the way back down to the previous breaks, and now it's just slingshotting right past. See if it'll climb. Previous highs on a weekly is in and just above 1,000. It looks like, and then all-time highs in and around 1160. Excuse me. So something to watch for. Looks like crude just woke up. I didn't see crude doing anything all day, and all of a sudden it's up at almost 2%. Doesn't make sense. Looks like it was on a thread for a long time, and all of a sudden it woke up. So let's see if crude can break previous highs, as this thing has been meandering, losing momentum the longer it takes. All of a sudden it woke up. Look for previous high breaks. Looks like it went all the way into resistance today. So take out previous highs. This thing could be off and running. 50 should have got us 60 a long time ago. And then the 60 break should get us to 70. Just taking forever on the crude. Shanghai Exchange. This thing was bullish the last time I looked at it. Looks like it's still going. Look for previous high breaks, as this is going to turn into a nice W bottom. Look for that top there to break, and you got another bullish pattern breaking above previous highs. What it's got to do is take out previous highs here. Nice. Nice hammer. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Hammer on a weekly opened up. So far so good this week. We are getting across to that 8. See if it can whip right past that resistance. See what happens. It's at resistance now. Looks like the 10-year is coming into resistance. Looks like looks bullish on the daily, but then the weekly looks bearish, as it popped, came underneath the 8, and then now came into the 8 and got rejected a couple times. So plus a lower high. Looks like the trend is down off that top. So it broke down, came into resistance, made an opposing point, and now today, no chances of popping over. Prices in between support and resistance. But I think that is a bearish retracement on the weekly. Nikkei, still more of the same. High level consolidation. We got a double top, reversal bars. We got a reversal bar here that was taken out, but then not confirmed. Now it's back in. Looks like it broke down, made a lower high. We got higher lows, lower highs. Looks like price is coming in. Same thing as before though. It broke below the 8, came across, and now the price is in between. It's got to break outside that range, or outside that pattern. We got coal Looks like Cole just took a dump. No more consolidation for you. Got rejected. Broke previous lows. Look for a retracement back into resistance, allowing for price to roll over. I just want to quickly go down to my favorite. Look at that. I can't believe I can get all these quotes on Bitcoin. My favorite is Steemit and Ethereum quote, and you can see why. It's priced in weekly. None of these really come up on, some of them do, but not all of them come up on a weekly chart. But you can see on a daily, this thing is coming into a pinch. Got a nice run up here. Came all the way down. Came all the way down, held support. Now we got amazing, I'm not sure when the market closes, but we got an amazing reversal bar on the, I don't even know when it closes. Does it ever close? When's a new candle come in? I don't know. But right now we got a huge reversal bar. Tried to break and came all the way back in. Inverted hammer right over the 8. So that's the one I like. Price is in a pinch. And that's the ones I like. I like when it's all corkscrewed, getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and then the price has to pop. So we'll see what happens. That was my favorite one. I've been playing around with this all day. Let's take a gander at these. GDX to start the day here. Looks like on the intraday, here we have this is a daily chart, but at 196 minutes, that's a half a day, I do believe. And you can see that breakout and then came all the way back into support, and you see the next candle opening. Look for previous high breaks on GDX. I forget. I need to figure out how to do these lines better. All I want is a straight line. There you go. Previous high breaks on GDX intraday. Looks like on a weekly basis it came into resistance and backed off. So maybe one more punch across. I'm not sure if this is going to be a whipsaw or not. We got a left shoulder here. Looks like it needs to create a right shoulder. The 8's not ready to cross yet. So maybe that was just premature break. Looks like the price came back in on overbought situation. Got rejected by the 8 on the monthly. One more push across. Let's see what happens. Gotta get above that 34 on a weekly basis. Nugget. It's on the brink. On the brink. The chart's not coming in too well. There we go. Erase my crap. Look for previous high breaks as it came into support and bounced pretty good. And a 3-bar pattern working. Look for previous high breaks as price came in, crossed the 8, came back in, crossed, came back in, consolidated a little bit, popped, came back into the 13 now, support. Look for previous low breaks into previous lows. Previous high breaks into previous lows. We got a range all the way up to the next line of resistance in and around 17. So that'll be a nice little push for Nugget if and when it happens. JNUG, going down the volume here. Looks like we had a nice little... Oh, my charts. There we go. Look for previous high breaks. Looks like at the end of the day, everything had a little tiny push. A little push. Let's see a continuation now as support caught. I got a lot of crap going on here. Let's see what we got here. Looks like so far this month it's moving up. GDX. I think I'm just going to take that out. Ruining my... GDX. Same little push. Oh, come on. Where did it go now? Oh, there it is. Look for previous high breaks. GDXJ. ABX was up. NGD looks like it caught a bottom. I'm not sure it's a true bottom yet, but it's certainly bounced off support. CCJ had a pretty bad day, but it bounced off of support. And you can see that bounce here. I mentioned yesterday that it was coming into resistance and it opened at support. So just a really, really bad day to own CCJ as it opened at support and then bounced all day. NAK closed above 3. We got a range going on the weekly basis. Look and make sure that this is not a close on a reversal bar. Could keep going. You never know. HL. Look for previous high breaks on HL. Things should start happening. Pretty sure. Oh my God. All I want is a straight line. That's all I want. Look for previous high breaks, HL. Not much going on. Everything was retracing and then caught a little lip. This is the one I'm in. I'm looking for some kind of push back above. Nice reversal bar, so I'm looking for a continuation sometime. So far so good. Not much anything else. Everything was covered yesterday. That's pretty much it. TRX was up pretty good. You can see on a weekly basis the cross coming in, the bump, and then the consolidation. We got a double top, double bottom working. Looks like it's popping its head over resistance now on the shorter term chart. And lots of that going on. So keep your ears and eyes open. I'd like to catch another bite of this. Previous high breaks coming in at 67 or so, I guess. AAU. Looks like 8 has caught support for AAU. WRN. The copper. See if copper will run. Monthly looks a little top heavy. Nice bounce here. Not sure. It ran pretty good already, so this might need some time. Same with Ivanhoe. That lower high is coming in. SVBL, I'm keeping close watch on this one as it looks like it's ready to snap. Gonna crack the whip. Came all the way in, came all the way back. Now it opened above 34. It looks primed and ready. See what happens. Let's see, TPRFF. Not sure about this one at all, but looks monthly's worthless. Look for previous high breaks. Got a double top right here, right where the 34 is. Looks like it's bounced at support. I think that's about it. Lithium had a little tiny bit. Not much volume though. It's UREE, no volume there, just a fluke. Guess that's about it, guys. Appreciate all the donations. If you want to buy me a cup of coffee, please do. I do have a Bitcoin wallet now, so I'll have to put that in the description if anybody wants to donate through Bitcoin. I'm bypassing all the fiat. But thanks very much, and looks like a great month shaping in. Looks like the retracement didn't come down as hard as I thought it would. So it looks like it's gearing up. See what happens. Let's break into previous lows on these. But let me know what's going on out there, and I'll see you later.